it's pretty good.
No. How was your day?
You know, kicking ass, taking names.
Yeah, how much kicking ass and taking names do you have to do drawing?
I don't just draw, I'm drawing houses.
Yeah, so you keep telling me.
You should have seen this one client, dude. She walked in and was like, "Hello, my name is Slovenia." She was Italian.
Wait, Slovenia? Like the country?
Well, I don't know any countries named after her. She didn't seem all that special. Anyway, she walks in, right, introduces herself and says, "We're gonna get so many meatballs." Like, this is an architecture firm, not a restaurant.
Now, what'd you say?
Well, let's just say she was exceptional. So I said.
Oh, wait, please don't tell me you didn't say what I think you're about to say.
Dude, I'm not that good with words. I just asked her out for dinner. For meatballs! How genius is that?
Yeah, she sounds interesting.
How's the job search going?
Oh, fine. I've got a couple lines to throw.
Uh-huh. Like?
There was a teaching job at a firm that looks good.
Sounds fun. Did you apply?
Oh, I did.
Why not?
Just wasn't the right fit.
So what the hell have you been doing all day?
Well, I've been watching some TV, reading a bit, playing a bit of piano.
A bit? You sound like a pro, man. You're very good at that thing.
You're just saying that because I forced you to listen to me.
I'm dead serious, dude. I see you all the time just slaving away at it. How much have you practiced that one song?
Oh, for a while, I guess. I mean, it's kind of been a while since I've seen anyone.
Exactly. You're bored. And lonely. You know what we should have?
No. Last time we had a party, you challenged a pet fish to a staring contest.
No one calls me chicken.
He was a fish.
He was a bully. That's what he was, and no, I don't want a party.
Okay, what do you want then?
Okay, we should have, wait for it,
Yeah.
a family reunion.
No, that's a terrible idea. No, that's horrible.
Come on, dude, you haven't seen your family in what, 2, 3 years?
5 years, Pete. You know it's been 5 years. And anyways, no one would come.
You're being dramatic. They're your family.
Yeah, and I'm nothing like them, okay? They're a toxic, gross group of people. You don't understand how different I am from them.
Anyway, didn't you say they were going to have one a couple of days ago?
Yeah, what a horrible night that would have been.
Come on, would it really been that bad?
Yes.
You sure?
Pete. I know that voice.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Can we just spend tonight alone watching some crappy Seth Rogen movie? Oh, look, we can even have some chicken wings. I swear we have some in the fridge, buddy.
Yeah, about that.
No, not the wings.
You can't blame me, a man of exquisite taste, to not break the fridge at 3 a.m. after having to deal with everyone at the office.
Well, they were going to be my lonely wings.
You won't be lonely if your family's here, right?
Yeah, look, I'm fine.
Okay. Look, Dee, I've been talking to Ava.
It's not your place to try and organise things like this.
You need to get out of this stuff, Dee.
I mean, look at me. I'm in no shape to go out.
I haven't seen you out of the house in forever.
Yeah, it's called artist block, Pete, okay? Forcing this thing and bringing family over, and my family especially, isn't going to help.
Artist block? My ass. Is this like the time you traded behind a jar of peanut butter for a week?
Shoot me if I go that crazy again, why don't you?
Hey, your family comes tonight, that moment may happen.
Look, even if you did invite them all over, I made sure I was moving at least 5 hours away, so I'm sure none of them will turn up.
Well, let's see if that theory holds up. Here's someone now.
Who's ready for this family reunion?
Ava!
Hey Dee, how are you?
Hi.
Long time.
How are you? Are you still running that blog?
No, I'm in a much better place now. I'm a changed woman. I'm vegan.
How long have you lasted?
Well, I started today and I'm going really well actually. I only ate some fruit, gummy bears and cheesecake for lunch, yeah.
You know gummy bears aren't vegan, right? I mean cheesecake. It's in the name.
I don't think so. Someone at work told me they were vegan.
They totally aren't.
What would you know, Pete? I'm the one actually doing the diet.
They aren't. Well, then where are you working?
I'm a social media representative at a very, somewhat respected news network. Yeah.
Where?
BuzzFeed. So nice over there. Everyone's so nice, and the food in the rec room is surprisingly amazing. Got the nicest desk buddy, Becky. It's great. I mean, it's alright.
You
Oh
know,
yeah, it sucks all my thing.
you can spill.
Well, this bitch Rebecca can't get off my back about the article she wrote. Just because you write, give us your star sign and we'll totally predict your future. And it goes viral because the BS algorithm Facebook has doesn't make you internet famous. I wanted that piece. Me. Now she walks around on this high horse bossing me around. Anyway, Mum and Jamie should be over here soon, so I'll hide Pete. You know she's got a weird thing for him.
Well, let's hope that doesn't get ugly.
I mean, can you blame the woman? Look at me. No wonder she wants a slice. Okay,
Okay.
I'll turn my irresistible charm to about 7. Is that all right?
I'll grab it. Carol. Hi.
Oh, hey dude, how are you?
Okay.
Oh, this is a nice little cozy place you've got here. Mother.
Oh, daughter. How are you?
Yeah, great. How's your love life? Up to the one, number 200 yet?
Oh, don't be a smart ass out of Mel safer, it's quite rude.
You know a lot about rude, Mum. Where's Pete?
He's in the bathroom, I think. Just make yourself comfy. That's gotta hurt.
Shut up. You don't know what it's like to be related to that.
Yeah. So BuzzFeed, hey?
What's up, hotshot?
Carol! Nothing much, just keeping busy.
Oh, I bet you are. With your busy schedule, you'll never be able to relax. You know, I've got a great remedy for that. Maybe I can show you sometime.
Yeah! You still working at RMIT?
Oh, you bet I am. 6 more weeks till retirement. I can't wait to leave that place. So many good and bad things. You know?
What's wrong?
Oh, you know, I sit there at this tiny desk watching the day roll on before my eyes. I got 3 other old bags trying to make small talk with me, and then judging me about my past when they specifically ask about it. I mean, yeah, I work at reception. At the same time, I have a teaching degree. But of course the school's fascist faculty won't let me, the receptionist, do any actual work, then they won't give me anything else to do. You know, at the same time, some of those Portuguese exchange students are some hot stuff. Oh my God. Anyway, how are you nowadays? Swear the last time we were together, you're in college studying architecture.
Yeah, I graduated a couple years back, taught my class.
I bet you did.
Ended up landing an internship at my professor's firm. Get this. He felt it fit to call on me to design this massive concert hall in downtown London. Me.
Yeah.
But in classic Pete fashion, it turns out my boss was a massive, massive dick. Get this. He never invited me to the ribbon ceremony, to open the building I spent years designing. Me. That was my building.
Oh, it's yours.
So I sued him. Took him for everything he's got, and hey, I'm making a great, great living.
Bet you are.
It's my business card, just in case you need any business needs taken care of.
Wow, Mr. Businessman. Why, love me a good money maker?
How's life with the kid? Jamie seems really cool wherever she is.
Well, I mean, it's tough trying to bring someone new into this family of ours. It's quite the mess. But I mean, Jamie's this whole other beast. Well, I just can't find her 99% of the time.
Carol, I'm right here.
Jamie, how long have you been there?
This again.
Oh, you can't.
Magic.
I'll grab it.
Jesus, you take a while. Hard next
Right.
time.
Hey,
How you been?
Hey.
Hey, Danny.
Hi.
How are
Lovely.
you?
Hey guys.
Mind if I sit there?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Hey, Flo.
Can you believe it? I drove all the way down here in the snow and there's nothing to eat. Some party.
Yeah, Jesus Pete, can we grab some snacks for this gentleman?
Sure. Anything in particular, Your Highness? Maybe some mouldy cheese? You are what you eat, of course.
Shut up, Pete.
Well, maybe even a salt. I think we have one in the fridge.
I get sick of your bull one day, mate.
It's your buddy.
You didn't even drive me, Bryan. I drove us.
Flo, I was pretty much driving. You fell asleep at every left turn.
Wait, only left turn.
That's just what I said.
How does that even work?
Hey, dude, don't worry about Bryan. kind of upset over the whole, you know what.
Yeah. Oh, Flo. Flo. Hey, Flo. Flo.
Sorry, I'm awake.
Your eyes were wide open.
Were they?
Yeah, they were just wide open.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Anyways, how's life with you?
Oh, you know, I just got fired. So now I work for myself, Flo the IT expert. I'll get it done in my own time.
Fired? What did you get fired for?
They said something about not doing the work they pay me for, or sleeping on the job, or
Flo, you can't bring a mattress into the office. I'll show up 6 hours late for a straight week.
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Well, hang in there, sis. Bryan, how's life with you? Calster still?
Oh, you know how it is. Good day, bad day. You get a promotion, but then you get a speeding ticket. Then you get demoted for abusing the intern. But then you score a major bonus. Then you come home to celebrate to find your wife sleeping with some other guy because of a freak misunderstanding, you know?
Oh yeah, I get you, yeah.
Yeah, and then you get dragged along to the stupid family reunion by Flo. Only to get this feeling that when you're right, that everyone's eyes are on you. You know what I mean, right?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone heard from Lucy or Joe?
Isn't Mum overseas?
I thought she was in London.
No, I don't get told anything, do I? Why don't you go find out? You might actually get something done for once.
Jeez, I was just asking a question.
Sorry, it's just Mum. She puts me on edge.
Well, did something happen?
Nothing in particular, really. She just tries to shove a new boyfriend down my throat. And she can date whoever she wants. I don't even live with her. I'm 23, you know?
Yeah.
Not even 20. Whenever I bring up Dad, she gets super passive-aggressive towards me, and it just gets on my nerves.
Let's try keeping you two separated then. Speaking of which, where are they?
Are they getting food from the kitchen?
Oh, Jamie, what are you doing there?
Since why'd you get fired for them?
In what world is it okay to listen into people's conversations like that, alright?
I wasn't intentionally listening into your conversation. I was just here, right here. I've been here the entire time. You don't have to lie, it's okay. I'm not.
Okay, just don't do it again, okay?
I won't. Dan, looks like I'm not the only one stressed out.
Is that obvious?
Yeah. You know, she didn't want to come tonight. She's not a blood relative here. I personally asked her to come. You know, she looks up to you. Don't remember the picture of you in her head?
Yeah, I was kind of rude, wasn't I?
Just a little. She down like before, alright?
T, where's the food? We're starving here, man.
Oh man, I'm so hungry. I could eat all the food in the world right now. I could eat my car.
Yeah, you sound like Tony.
Hey, where is Tony?
Oh, Dad can't make it. Ironically, he's got this eating competition thing.
Great, what's it this time? More hot dogs? Pies?
He's actually graduated from food. He's into sharp objects now. What? Like uncut pineapples? No. Like metal objects. What? He got his start by eating empty beer bottles, and then he just kept going, and now he's on 13-inch bulletproof glass. 13 inches? Wow. Well, I guess you could say whatever gets the food on the table. I messed that up. I actually meant whatever gets the window on the table because he eats.
I'll get it, guys.
Buddy, look, Mum is with me and she's in a terrible mood.
Yeah, great. What did you do this time?
Don't ask me, I just picked her up from her house and on the way I may have accidentally asked her how old she was.
Yeah, nice one.
Nobody thinks to get me alive, but that, out there, terrifies me. Also, don't get mad, but I kind of brought a friend.
Who?
My college roommate, Casey.
Isn't that the chronic liar you were telling us about?
Honestly, I have no idea if he's lying or not. He seems legit, but I have no idea where he gets his money from, how old he is, where he's from.
Okay, fine, just open the door.
Hello, everyone. Carol! Nice to see you again. Thought I could smell your stench from the driveway.
Yeah, can we just get along for once?
Yeah, Dave, great idea bringing us all together. It's been just swell being around you guys.
Guys, let me introduce you to my good friend and roommate, Casey.
Hey. Oh, and this is some Cabernet Sauvignon. Goes well with spaghetti or lasagna. I've heard this is a dinner. Thanks. Anyway, hi. Hey, hi. I'm Casey. I'm Joe's roommate. Let me tell you a bit about myself. I work in billboards. Very rewarding industry. I could go on forever about it. You see, billboards, they let the big guy get a chance to hit the big league.
Didn't you say you worked in used car sales?
No. When did I say that?
You even told me about the sale you made yesterday.
I'm hungry. Where's the food?
That's what we're all asking to say. You can't advise someone it's just because you ever have no idea. You try
Guys! Jesus, relax. Pete's just,
Well, that's the family.
Oh no, I get it. Mine's completely the same.
Oh, you'll learn someday.
No, I mean, one time me and my dad went swimming in the Pacific Ocean and we ended up in a dentist's office in Sydney. That's
Funny Nemo.
And one time, my mum, she fell in love with a bee and in a huge court case of
That's the B movie.
Anyway, my family's a lot crazier than this.
We'll see about that.
So, we've got good news and bad news. Not an option.
Ew!
Still not an
The
option.
good news.
Okay. Good news is, there's no good news.
What? Pete?
Wait, you were supposed to ask for the bad news first.
What? I think you should go and get some food, don't you think?
I can get some food. Because you guys want to get to know Pete, right?
No, I'd rather get to know whatever food we're getting more than Pete. So anyway.
Wow, words hurt. D, you stay here and mingle. I'll get the food.
Great first impressions, Dave.
It's fine, they're just hungry.
Maybe I should tell them about the Mexico story then.
No, it's humiliating. Why would you do that?
That was humiliating. Come on, just take one for the team. It's getting boring in here.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
No, you're not there. You need to see this video. Lizard people, birdmen, everything I've been telling you about's in here. It's insane.
So did I ever tell you about Shut up, Paper! I'm busy.
Oh my god. Where'd you guys get spoons?
Spoon therapy, darling. Cleanses the system.
Not even going to ask what that is.
It's like a youth group, but for the wise.
Like for the elderly.
I am not elderly, Carol. Right? So what happens in spoon
Oh,
therapy?
no point asking, Ava. You'll probably get some hippy-dippy answer and also a backhanded compliment.
Oh, why don't you shut up and find another stranger to marry, Carol?
Just calm down. When's the last time I got you out of jail?
Did you guys ever see that theory that Elvis Presley's still alive? He never actually died in Graceland. That was just a secret clone that the government's responsible for to make sure the public never found out about his secret alien identity. I knew it. I knew there was something up with that Elvis guy.
You got arrested?
Obviously not, darling. She's lying.
Well, she seems pretty sure of it. You gonna tell me
Oh,
what?
I'll tell you. Cops found her passed out in some crop garden. She woke up, told them to go away. Just wasn't that nicely, was it? She got arrested, and next thing I know, I'm receiving a call saying, bail me out.
And if you spell Elvis Presley's name backwards, it makes Silvergioso, which is actually the name of the star system is from. Wow. What a time to be alive!
Is this true?
This is obviously a fact.
It was a flower patch, not a crop garden.
Some recognition goes a long way.
I'm sorry. All right?
Sorry, Flo. We could not. You gave us a golden opportunity.
Kind of like that time when Joe broke his
Mum,
arm.
shut up, don't say anything.
What happened to Joe?
Nothing, not important.
Is this about Joe?
No, it's not, it's honestly a terrible story.
He was 11. He was on his bike at this park.
Brian, shut up. Oh, that's it, I'm out.
Oh, Joe,
Let's just change the subject at least, yeah?
So what happened to Joe?
Nothing happened to Joe. Did you hurt yourself at the park? Please shut up! I will walk out, not joking this time.
sweetheart. We're only playing.
I don't think it's playing. I think it's domestic bullying.
Okay, whatever you say, bud. You always did have thin skin.
What did you say?
I know what you're talking about.
No, that's bullying, you know it. What did you say to me?
I told you. It's nothing. Back off, Joe.
Don't tell me to back off. Why am I getting picked on? Flo! Flo's asleep, pick on her for a a change in you, you alcoholic.
Excuse me!
Fine, I didn't.
Alright, Joe, I'll tell you what I said. I said, you always had thin skin. Because as you so kindly demonstrated, you do.
Bryan, I didn't mean that.
No, you've had your chance to speak. You sit there high and mighty, bragging about how good you are, how miserable our slowless are, how we don't deserve your precious godlike time. I'm your brother. Pay me some goddamn respect.
I didn't say anything.
You're always the favourite. Mum always loved you, didn't she?
Mum? Aunt Lucy? Casey, right? Why don't you guys join me in the kitchen?
Bryan, you know that's not true.
No, you got used to that love.
No.
You got used to everyone being on your side. And hey, I may be an alcoholic. Who cares? I'm honest. I speak my mind. I'm helping you. And I said you had thin skin because I believed it. I meant it. Yeah, I'm demon sure. But at least I'll never be like you.
So you thin skin.
Hey, guys, Scott! We not attend murder in this house.
Hey, I got the food. Where's the ball?
Just put it around. Where's Jamie?
I don't know, isn't she with you?
I'm pretty sure she went with you.
I'm not sure she is.
Hey, cool.
Jamie! Where have you been?
With you in the car?
With me?
Yeah.
In the car? Getting the food?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Everything.
What's so bad about that?
Jeez, Pete, what's wrong with you?
Oh my god, I never knew Dave was into that stuff. I know, for me to be in the room for that was wild.
What did you tell them?
Oh, nothing, just the Mexico story.
Well, who told you that? It's only like 7% true.
Pete told me.
Dude, you can't use the fake news card now.
What's this Mexico story?
It was a blast. I'm talking chilling by the beach, eating Mexican food, watch Dee do some unsavory
Oh,
things.
shut up.
Please tell us again. Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Alright. So we decided to go to Mexico, right? On a dare, this confusingly gorgeous drag queen at a bar dared us to go to Mexico if he shot a three-pointer into a shot glass in Dee's belly button. They did it, and we went to Mexico with them.
She. Her name was Carla.
Right, Carla at night car during the day. Anyway, we go on the plane and she reaches into her bag and pulls out this massive, long and firm object. It looks so comfy. I've never seen a neck pillow much like it.
It was a pretty good neck pillow.
Oh, how long was it?
Let's just say it was big enough for the three of us.
What was she like, Pete? Passive aggressive, you talk behind your back, make comments about your skin.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think Dee put a thing for her.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you totally did.
No, I did not have a thing for Carla.
You did.
You weren't even there.
Anyway, we get there and Carla says she knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a girl who has a roommate who knew someone who had a place that her grandma spent everywhere in Mexico that we could use for free.
Wait. What?
I said. We get to Mexico and she, the drag queen, says she knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a girl who has a roommate who knew someone who had a place that her grandma spent everywhere in Mexico that we can use for free. I guess she just knows a lot of people.
And what makes this chick so special? We're sure her mum's
Jesus,
favourite.
dude, can I tell a damn story?
Fine, go on. I'm hungry anyway.
Keep going. Please.
Right, where was I? Right, so Carla's friend of her friend's grandma's friend. Wait, no, it was Carla's friend of
No,
her
no,
friend's
no, look. Yeah, you're right the first time.
Right, so Carla's friend of her friend's grandma's friend's place was dumb. A complete hole.
Oh, you're just angry because the receptionist didn't give you a number.
Yeah, well, they didn't ask for it. 4 times. Anyway, the floors were filthy.
It was
The
carpet.
bathroom smelled like someone just took a dump.
Oh, well, you did take a dump. That's the first
The
thing.
bed
you
was
did.
big enough for the three of us.
Carla was in a separate room and we... Go on.
Anyway, me and Dee decided to go to the Mexican pub.
I love the story, I love what you're doing, but look, you got a normal pub, you got a Mexican pub, there's a
Quesadillas.
quesadillas.
Right, so we're in the pub drinking, and the next thing we know, the Mexican mafia come up to us.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
How could you not remember the Mexican mafia? Armed with guns, drugs, women,
Quesadillas.
quesadillas. It was the highlight of the trip, dude.
Yeah, just go on.
Right. So they come up to us and they're like, "What do you do looking at?"
Wait, are we in Mexico right?
Jesus, Florence, let me tell the story!
Been to Mexico?
Anyway, they come up to us. "What do you do looking at?" We were like, "Nothing, just enjoying a nice hot quesadillas," and they leave. But don't forget them; they come back later. Anyway, me and Dee get absolutely thrashed. I'm talking Jabba level
What's
drunk.
Jabba level drunk?
I get so drunk I start speaking like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. Do you know anything?
Don't make me speak to you again.
Right? So we're walking down the road and D spots a dress-up store. I was like, no dude, you can't. But D wasn't listening. Recently, they had been really into Harry Potter. It was around the time Deathly Hallows came out.
I just started that one.
Spoiler alert, Snape dies.
What? What?
He was obsessed. So he walks in the store and finds the first wizard costume he can find. Then he forces us to get into little schoolboy and schoolgirl costumes. And
Yeah, okay, it's really not that bad.
no, I can't tell the story. It's too weird. I can't. Fine. In his best Snape impression, he walks around the Mexican Walmart.
Wait, you normal?
Quesadillas.
Okay.
Saying things like, as you can see, children, this is a Mughal washing machine, and like you was giving a tour of a Mughal
It's
museum.
Muggle, okay? Not Mughal.
So it's true. All this time you said you weren't into Harry Potter. All the movie marathons I could have taken you to.
I never knew Dee was into that stuff.
So that's it. That's the famous Mexico story.
It was so much better the first time.
What? No. That was great. Fine, I'm getting food.
You know what I'm starting to believe? This whole flat Earth society thing. It presents some pretty interesting points to the table. Like,
You know, I agree. I think the first map was written as it should be. Flat, rectangular, and on some paper.
you're so right. It's all the government. They're trying to hide everything from us. Like the moon landing, Elvis Presley, New Zealand. It's never been and never will be a real place. It's made up.
Seriously? What? Are you guys not subscribed to our foogie? Carol! So, I heard a bit about your past. What did you do before uni?
Oh, I mean, when I first dropped out of uni, I had no idea what I was going to do with my life. Then one day, I looked in the mirror and I thought, oh shit, look at the gifts God gave me. What a waste would it be for not, for me to not give my gifts.
Oh, so you went into modelling?
Oh no, I was a dancer. The newer age of dancing.
Oh.
Sort of dancing not part of your moral code.
No, what I think you're doing, it's great. How long do you work for?
5 days a week for 5 years. Lucky number, I guess. I mean, at that point I was with a lot of men, And one of them got me pregnant and we had Ava, and we were together until we weren't, really.
Yeah. What a great childhood I had.
Well, actually, I'm a child of divorce as well.
Wait, really? I actually didn't know that.
It came to me when I was quite young, but I was promised like 2 birthdays and 2 Christmases. Jesus Christ, I've been scammed! I've got to call my lawyers. I'll be right back.
So Lucy, you alright with, John, Bryan fighting? It must be hard.
Yeah. I just feel a little bad,
Why? It's not your fault they fought.
I didn't mean to neglect Bryan. He was the eldest, the firstborn. I didn't know what to do with him. I made him independent. I thought he was fine with that. I didn't realise I was the reason behind all his feelings. He would just speak to me instead of taking it out on everyone. This wouldn't be a problem. But it's not my fault. It can't be. He's got no one to blame but himself.
Can I tell you something? It's about Bryan and Jane, and I don't think I can keep it a secret any longer.
Of course, sweetheart. Let me just turn up my hearing aid.
Well, I invited Jane out to dinner. She ranted to me about her problems with Bryan and how he's always drinking and angry, and she came to me and told me about her feelings for another man, this guy at work. It sounded so nice and fun, and I didn't know she was going to act on these feelings, but the next thing I know, she calls me out of the blue and she's at this bar and asked me if she should go do it. I said regrettingly, yeah, go for it. And now they split up. Bryan's drinking and angry, and I'm the only one that knows about it. I don't even think he knows.
Sorry. What was that, sweetheart? I think I turned it down instead of up. Would you mind telling me again?
It's alright, doesn't matter.
Ava, please tell me you've heard about this Church of Scientology thing. Tom Cruise. Tom Actual Cruise.
Hey, sorry about the story. I thought it would lighten the mood.
Yeah, it's Muggle, not Bugle.
Fine, Muggle. How are you enjoying the night?
Are you serious? We've nearly had one fight, 3 arguments. Almost everyone's been offended, and I nearly jumped off the roof when you said Bugle. So yeah, it's been a great night.
Listen, everyone's just gotta get used to each other.
Look, can you just keep them occupied for 2 hours while I go over that?
Listen, dude, if you stay down here, the night will get better.
Yeah, well, how can it get any better when my sister can't stay awake for 5 goddamn minutes, Pete?
Flo, she's fine. She's had a busy day.
Yeah, okay, it's been a busy day for me too.
Stop griping. You've literally done nothing. You're just looking for sympathy.
Oh, I guess when you said it like that.
Hey, dude.
Hey, how are you?
I need a drink. Can you give me one?
Bryan, haven't you had enough already?
No, I've had enough when I've said I had enough. Can you please just get me my flask?
Okay.
Thanks, I'm gonna need this if I want to be around then.
And you finally told Brat the truth. It's about time you knew, I think.
Well, it's been like that his whole life.
Do you remember?
When he walked in and I was trying to steal Mum's cigarettes, oh my
He comes
god.
in screaming, so you shoved one of Mum's bras in his mouth to shut him up.
At that point, it was criminal justice. He deserved it.
Okay, alright.
But, you know, it's been like that his whole life, just no one said anything. Mum decided Joe was going to be the baby of the family. The one who gets everything. The one where she actually decides to be a good mother. And I caught him fast. She'd start pushing me out of the house because I'm 16 and the baby needs a room. I was left on the streets to fend for myself after my own mother decided I wasn't good enough for her. The baby needs a bed, Bryan. Surely you understand. Well, no. I don't understand, Mum. I don't understand.
I remember you leaving all the time, but never actually asked why. I'm sorry. Where did you go?
Well, I started sleeping at school. Day after day, I had to find a way to hide the fact that I was sleeping in the janitor's office. I had no money for food, so I had to beg him to let me do little jobs around the place for him. A couple months in, one of my classmates found me, Jane. She turned out to be my wife, ex-wife. But to this day, Mum still thinks she didn't do anything wrong. So that's why I got in a fight with Joe. Because he deserved it. I don't think I can take this much longer.
It's just
Driving me.
Insane. How can this family be
this stressful. I'm honestly acting like the
The
only...
normal one here, everyone's so obsessed with.
Bryan, he's just so...
So angry. I haven't seen him like that in ages.
I came here to have a good time and now I'm getting his
Judgmental looks
and
and
sadness.
I wish I could just leave. This is
Not gonna end well.
Whatever happened to the family?
This isn't the first time you've heard from me, and it's definitely not the last. I'm going to take everything, and this time I'm just going to call a compensation. Do you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway, Mum, I really need to get picked up. They've got alcohol here, and it's really scary. Also, I forgot to feed Mr. Fibbles before I left again. It's the second time this week, so I'm really worried about him. Anyway, tell me when you're outside. Love you.
Hello? Is this the church establishment? Oh, great. You need my credit card number? Sure, okay. 531-692-879.
So, what's the deal with Bryan?
Well, I mean, apart from his obvious drinking problems, anger issues, obsessions with fighting, and, I mean, being an all-around miserable guy, he used to be really nice. He had a lovely wife called Jane, and, I mean, everything was kind of nice, and then all of a sudden she left him out of nowhere. None of us had any idea why. All we knew that she cheated on him. Well, ever since he's had his knickers in a knot, let me tell you that. Anyway, seriously. Can't get him to stop drinking.
Yeah, okay, so what have you got to lie
I told him to stop.
Yeah, well that worked wonders, didn't it?
Well, I gave him an AA brochure.
Oh, great. We'll make way for the Messiah Carol. You don't get it, do you? Does anyone even talk to him about Jane?
Of course I've talked to him about Jane. Doesn't do anything. I don't know what else to do.
Does anyone know why Jane left him?
Ava, sweetheart. Didn't you say you knew something?
No. No, of course not.
Are you sure? Sounds like you do.
So I show up Sunday? Correct. So, Planet X, will it kill us?
I don't know, man. There's a lot that the government sides tell us and a lot it doesn't, but I'm just happy we can see through their lies.
You're so right. You being friends with the likes of Joe, I had no idea I could actually talk to you.
I would keep it down. I watched a 40-minute documentary on YouTube about government spies, and they could be your family.
What have they heard?
I don't know.
Ava, you've got to tell us it's pretty much killing Bryan.
What's killing me?
Bryan, do you mind?
No, sorry.
I think Ava might know something about why Jane cheated on me.
What do you mean? That's insane. There's no way.
I don't know why she wouldn't tell us.
What do you mean she's not saying anything? Why is she being such a bitch? She has to say something.
Hey, watch it, okay? There's better ways to sort this out.
Watch it? Don't tell me to watch it, D. You don't know the shit I've been through.
Bryan, just calm down, okay?
Back off, D. Ava, why can't you tell me? Please, just say something.
I just can't, Bryan. I'm sorry.
Ava, you can say anything. We're family. I love you. You love me. It's okay. I promise I won't get mad.
Bryan, maybe you need to chill.
Don't even think about touching me. Who are you people? I've been left by the only woman I can imagine a life with. You sit there chatting, gossiping. You wonder whatever happened to the only Bryan and how I became a screwed up mess, only a shell of the person I used to be. Let me tell you right now, it's 100% to do with nothing in my life ever going to plan. I can't catch a fucking break, and you, none of you would have any idea. So Ava, please, please just tell me.
I can't, Bryan. I'm sorry.
Ava, please.
Bryan, back off.
Ava, this isn't fucking fair! Ava, get the fuck
My fault! Everything was my fault! I'm sorry. Who knows what got to me? I don't go a single day where that question doesn't pop into my head. I had the chance to finally gain some power in my life. To finally just stick it to the man for once in my pathetic life. I've tried to justify it. Changing my story to make myself sound less like the piece of shit that I am. Claiming that she was going to do it anyway. How there was some guy at work. None of that is in the slightest bit of truth. I practically begged her to do it. I told her it's fine, how Bryan felt the same way, the marriage was bound to fall apart. I asked myself constantly why would I do it? I was jealous, alright, but she had everything I wanted and better. She was doing everything I wanted but better. I always felt like she was this massive thing that overshadows me and suffocates my every move, making me the insignificant little girl that will always be the accident, the runt, the bastard child, the ugly duckling of this family. I know it may look like life is good. It's all sunshine and rainbows for me and how my job is so amazing and easy. But it's not. I can assure you I wish I was doing anything else. I can't go a single day without getting ridiculed for my horrible pieces, my horrible work ethic, my horrible everything. And she, the wonderful wife, she just stole everything I wanted. It's like she strolled into the perfect life and I was left on the gutter where I belonged. Do you even know how it feels to have worked your entire life for something and have someone come in and take it from you, leaving you left for dead? For God's sake, she even named her kids Abigail and Bradley. The only two names I would have wanted for my kids. It's like somehow she magically found the most precious things in my life and snatched them from me, tearing and shredding my hope that life could be meaningful. So I'm not sorry if I hurt her. But I am sorry if I hurt you, Bryan.
My wife is gone because of you.
I didn't mean to. I'm
But you
sorry.
did, didn't you? I have torn my hair out, ripped nails from my fingers, left millions of phone calls in an effort just to hear her voice. I've gone this entire time having no idea what led my life to being so utterly fucked up, Ava. And for it to be my own cousin, to have my own cousin responsible for my ruined life is something out of a Greek tragedy. For God's sake, it's too horrible to be true. I guess I never knew how horrible you actually were.
I didn't want this.
Oh my God.
What the hell am I doing here?
I'm gonna go make sure he's okay. Did anyone know about this?
Why are you looking at me? I didn't even want to.
Hey, let's change the subject, shall we? Casey, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I guess it all started in 1984, Moscow, Russia, where my mother gave birth to me using her own bare hands.
I was not talking about now.
Well, as you know, I work in sales, car sales to be specific.
Didn't you say you worked in billboard sales?
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Well, which one is it?
Hey, I just need some advice from a mad here, buddy. Like, what am I going to say?
Trust your instincts.
Yeah, billboards, car sales, my first job.
Where are you from?
Puerto Rico!
Do you speak Spanish?
Sí.
Say something else.
Yo no soy de Puerto Rico.
Oh, what did that mean?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
Well, I was reading up about the current government debt crisis over there, and I think it'd be so cool to hear what a local thinks. So, what do you think about it?
Come
Come on, dude. No, but seriously, what do you think?
Did I say Puerto Rico? I'm actually from Roma, you know.
Jesus, dude, pick a backstory already. At this point, it's just bad writing.
My parents are from Puerto Rico.
Oh, I thought they were from Russia.
No. When did I say that?
You said that.
Carol, I'm sorry for what I said before. You know I didn't mean it.
Oh, it's alright, families fight. Anyway, how are you? I haven't seen you since I got you out of jail.
I've been good. I mean, Joe comes home every summer during his break. But honestly, I've never seen him get that worked up over anything. First all this with Bryan, then all this with what's-his-face.
Is it Cameron?
And then one time I was in the desert and this guy was like, join my religion. And I was like, why would I do that? And then I just died!
Whatever. I've never seen this body before in my life. And he's already got Joe stressed out. And that never happens.
Anyway, what can you do? Really?
Yeah, what can you do, huh? Come on, scooch over.
Hi, I'm Carol. I don't think we formally met. You're...
I'm Casey Affleck.
Casey Affleck. Like the Hollywood movie star.
Who?
Ocean's 11. Manchester by the Sea.
American Pie?
You're a movie
No, you misheard me. I'm actually Casey Affleck with an N in the front. Affleck.
You have anyone to believe him, Carol? I'm not the only one you click on his feet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean? Am I right, my sister? Just bring it here. Alright, so you guys talking about girl things? I'm not here.
What are you doing?
Oh, I get it. Girl talk.
You're lucky you can lie your way out of everything, Carol. You and I both know you've got secrets.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, why don't you take a guess?
Bryan, can we have a chat? I don't want to talk. Great, we can awkwardly stare at each other and see who's going to make the first move. How does that sound? Should I leave? Is it getting late? No, don't leave me with Mum. Running out of people in the script to talk to. Okay, fine. So how's life with you? Well...
Flood. Flood. Flood.
Hey, Pete, what's up?
How's all work no playing makes Bryan a dull boy?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. He's in a pretty bad place.
I meant, is he still scary?
Pete, are you kidding me right now? Look, I don't know you or anything, but I think you're being quite disrespectful. You just asked me if my own brother, a recovering alcoholic and someone who just got his entire life turned inside out, was still scary. I don't know, Pete, you tell me. Would you be all fine and dandy if that happened to you?
I was just asking.
And really asking? He didn't tell me jack shit in the kitchen. He's in his own little world right now.
Jamie, where have you been?
You don't want to know where I've been.
Joe, check this out. Have you seen this?
Is this jazz?
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that.
Who the hell are you, dude?
Do you have any idea this shit's improvised? Like, all of it.
Yeah, man.
All of it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, so you're not talking about the time I stuck my fingers in the jar of marmalade?
Jesus, Carol, I'm not!
Oh, then why'd you make me guess? You know I've got a ton of secrets, Lucy. You've known me my whole life.
Carol, I'm talking about.
The pizza incident. Oh, why are we still going on about this? Look, I'm sorry I made the chicken leg and marmalade pizza. We had to try it.
So why did you eat it?
I didn't want to waste any food. Anyway, why do you care why I ate it?
Yeah, stop making excuses, knowing what I wanted to hear.
Oh, then what is it, Lucy? Why didn't you stop me? What did I do wrong now?
You never!
Gave you any of the pizza. I knew it. For God's sake, Lucy, I thought you didn't want any. Do you know how much those things cost?
Yes! In this economy?
Casey, can I talk to you in the kitchen, please?
Yeah, sure.
Just shut up, Carol! Let me speak.
What is it?
You never apologized.
For what?
You kissed him.
Who the hell did I kiss?
You broke my heart.
Oh, you must be mistaken, Luce. I didn't kiss anyone you knew.
Carol! We were teenagers. You kissed my boyfriend on a dare.
I did what? Lucy, I was a bit wild in the 70s.
You know damn well what you did.
Oh, come on, Lucy, it was years ago. What's your problem?
You never apologized.
Ah, interluding conversations. Nice.
Well, man.
Look, don't say anything to anyone.
Why not?
I know we usually don't talk, but
Yeah, okay, we never really made that bond.
what I'm trying to say is I don't want to become the subject of gossip.
Look, this family doesn't even
What
gossip.
kind of screwed up version of family do you think we have, bud? Ever realize that none of us know anything about each other? We're the most superficial group of people to call each other a family, D. Seriously, get your head out of the ground.
Okay, yes, but we are a family, and families don't gossip,
This
Bryan.
family? This family's built on gossip. It's the one thing that brings us together whether we like it or not. This family spreads lies, false narratives, and hateful comments about one another if it's the one thing we know how to do. For God's sake, it was the one thing you were doing before Ava decided to grace us with a big secret.
Oh, you may be right, but these are good, decent people.
Good people? Decent people? Good people who spread lies behind your back? Good people who couldn't give a shit about whether you're happy? Good people who intentionally alienate the one person you could say you love?
What are you talking about?
You're defending them. You're just as bad as me. You know, screw it, you are one of them.
I'm not out to get you, okay? I'm just trying to get the real story.
Oh, that's all it is, isn't it? A story you can twist and twist and make it what you want.
please.
You know what? Screw you, D. I thought we could talk.
Dude,
What the hell, Jamie? You don't see what I said. I was about to sit down, you prick.
I've been here for the last 3 minutes.
I have an eyewitness.
You don't have to lie, Flo.
What do you mean? What? Okay, fine. I guess I'll just go again.
Jamie.
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable. I'm not apologising until you drop it.
Lucy, it was years and years ago. Just drop it. You drop it.
I'm not apologising.
Oh, wow, that's such a you thing to do, Lucy, isn't it? To hold a grudge.
I can't
Let it
believe
go.
you, Carol. Don't you accuse me of being the bad person.
I can't even remember when this happened. Why is this so important to you now?
Because I'm going to take my own life into my own hands, and that starts with getting my loose ends tied, Carol.
Oh, I'm not apologising.
You're such a bitch, Carol! I guess I know why Ava doesn't love you anymore.
You don't mean that.
Sorry, did I stutter?
Take it back, Luce.
I mean what I said.
Take it back.
No.
God, who are you? I thought you were my sister. Get out of my seat, Joe.
Hey, Bryan, can we talk?
Fine, what do you want?
I just wanted to apologise. You know, I said some mean stuff before.
Oh, I get it. You want a little debacle off your conscience now that you know how much of a prick you've been.
Bryan, not everybody's out to get you. Can't you see? I'm trying to help.
Help? Where were you 3 months ago when I was evicted? Where were you when I was fired? Tell me, Joe, where were you?
5. I fixed Bryan, bro, you're living
Wouldn't
now.
you like to know?
Bryan!
Don't touch me!
Bryan,
I've been waiting to do this a long time.
Oh, Jason.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Bryan! Jesus!
Who are you people? You call yourself a family? Take a look at yourself! You're a lethal combination of toxic, evil human beings! Tell me, D, why they come? And you, Floyd, you're defending him now?
we can't go around giving concussions to anyone who pisses
We
me
are pissing you off right about
Do
now!
it, Bryan! Hit me! Knock me to the ground! Show me how tough you are! You won't! You're just fragile and you need to calm down!
Someone get Joe some ice. Are you alright, sweetheart?
I'm okay. I'm alright. Jesus, I was just trying to apologize.
No, you were in the right, sweetheart. He's unstable. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Belongs in a clinic.
You're right. Wonder whose fault that is.
I can't believe this is the time you choose to do this, Carol! I just had my eldest! Assault my youngest! For no reason at all!
Are you kidding
It's not my fault!
You know what he's been through. You can't just rile him up after that. No wonder he freaked out.
You can't be taking his side, Bryan.
I'm not taking his side. It's just... You can't say your own brother belongs in a clinic.
Okay, well, can he be held accountable? Let's not forget he tried to kill me in Arrow.
For no reason, Mum. He just finds out why now, after 3 years. Why Jane cheated on him. How would you be if you just...
What is wrong with this family?
If you just found that out?
That still doesn't excuse him, Flo. He could have caused severe brain damage to Joe.
Yeah, and you spend your whole time neglecting him. You still don't give a shit about him, obviously.
That's not true.
Yeah, what was the last job you worked then? When's his birthday, Mum? Okay, let's go easy this time. What are the colour of his eyes?
I don't know. Fine, you got me. I'm a terrible mother. You're happy now.
You're not a terrible mother, okay? Not to me, not to Joe, and not to Flo, but I can't say the same for Bryan, okay? Yeah, we all know who's to blame for his negligence issues. I'm going to bed. Jamie, God, what are you doing here? Let's get out, okay? Hey, what are you... Put that down, it's expensive!
Hey, I'm sorry.
Just leave, come on!
Leave.
I'm serious.
Hi guys. I took a walk.
What about Bryan and Jane? I'm sorry. I can't think of any excuse for that, just as Bryan said I belong in a great tragedy. I don't deserve you. Any of you.
It's okay, Carol.
We really are a toxic, two-faced family full of dirtbags, aren't we?
Excuse me?
Well, this shouldn't be rewarded. She did something terribly wrong. She ripped apart a relationship that should have been cherished. Jane was my best friend. My best friend that couldn't dare to look Bryan in the eye after it all happened. And 15 minutes ago, you all agreed with me. But no, Ava's too nice to be held accountable for anything.
Well, you watch it flow.
I can't stand this family. You all say one thing and then you just act the other way. You all have your own biases and your own stupid opinions based off the surface level of what you see from one another. And Bryan is a kind soul. He's been neglected by those that should have been there for him since day one. You left him for dead, and you saw him for what he sees in you. Rude, lonely, not worth your time. So look at you now, you welcome a home wrecker back in with open arms, but you force the victim out on the streets. Where is he? Are you okay? It's not your fault for Bryan, the legitimate victim of this. Congratulations, guys, super nice. Screw you, Flo.
Okay, Flo,
You're the worst of them, Dee. You invite us all over here tonight and expect us to play happy families? And look at you defending your best friend for doing a downright evil deed to a man you were defending 5 minutes ago. You are what you've been against this whole night, Dee, who we've been arguing. And you've been where he's been. You should understand him the most out of everyone here.
Yeah, well, did you think I ever wanted this? You know it's been tough for me without her. Okay, and I've been fine. I've been absolutely fine. And I didn't even want to invite you all here, okay? Pete did, and he gave me no chance to say no. I've been putting on this charade that I've been enjoying myself, and now I'd do anything to be alone. I know you don't care, Mum, but Bryan will never forgive you for what you did to him, and the same goes for you too, Ava. You're both incredibly self-obsessed, jealous, terrible people, and I don't know why I love you.
Oh, how dare you talk about your cousin like that? She has been nothing but nice to
You
you,
don't need
Dee.
to stand up for this shit, Mum. Let this piece of garbage keep talking. I'm going to decide how much I hate this prick.
Just can't stand being wrong, can you, Ava? Both you and me know that the whole story you've told is bullshit. You come here with your lips powdered, trying to win us over. And it worked. But not on me, so go on, tell us what actually happened.
I don't have to tell shit to you, Flo. Have a nap.
Oh, you're not so perfect either, Flo. When was the last time you had a stable job?
I don't know, maybe the last time you had a stable
Oh,
relationship,
you
Carol.
shut your mouth, Flo. I made a damn good living doing what I did, and I'm not ashamed of it at all.
Who's Ava's real dad then? If you're not ashamed of your past, you'd be perfectly fine telling us.
What the hell's wrong with you, Flo? We all know who my dad is. You've known him ever since they met.
You're just as gullible as I thought. Go on, Carol, tell us. Come on.
Please tell me I know who my mum is. My dad is. It's Tony, right? Right? Ava, I'd love for your dad to be Tony. That'd be a lie.
I couldn't bring myself to tell you that my daughter was a product of a one-night stand. I'm sorry.
This is the time you decide to tell me.
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
I don't care if you couldn't bring
I'm
yourself
sorry,
to
Ava,
Ava.
family thing we've got going on.
Shut up, Flo!
Entirely your flies.
This isn't Flo's fault. After 23 years, you decide to tell me
Now
now.
it's my fault.
I feel like my life is a lie.
Ava, he's still your father, just not biologically.
So who's my dad?
Tony, my real dad.
I don't know.
Stop!
This is not what a family is.
Are you serious? Yeah, as far as I know, this is no family. This is just a bunch of people come together after 5 long years.
You're the one tearing us apart.
Yeah, well, no thanks to you, Mother.
Wow! You're an actual prick, dude. The way you talk to your mother, let alone the whole family.
Okay, who are you again? How many actual backstories do you have? Do you sell cars or do you sell
I
billboards?
don't sell both.
Yeah, well, what the hell are you actually doing here?
I don't know what I'm doing here. Joe, I'm going to see you back at the house, but I'm going to stay in my 3rd house up the road.
Oh, fair. 3 houses. We all know you're living with your parents.
Oh,
you
come
prick.
on. Do I look like I live with my parents? Do I actually look like I live... I'll go.
Well. Happy now? Big man getting his entire family. Look out for Big Dick D. He's a tough one. He'll yell at your mother. And God forbid he'll kick out your best friend. You happy now? Feel high and mighty, huh?
Hey, back off.
Why should I listen to you?
Because guess what, Joe? You're in my house, and we both know I can bring you down with ease.
Hey! Back off, dude. We've already had enough fights today. Do I really have to call an ambulance here?
Yeah, thanks, Pete. Tonight's been great.
Back off, D.
Did you mean what you said? Did you, Dave?
Look, you know what, Mum? I won't yell it again, but I do, and deep down, I think you agree with me. I mean, look at you. You messed up the whole parenting thing on me, Bryan and Flo, and overcompensated with that little arrogant prick, Joe. Yeah, you know that and don't care, even if it cost you the love of your 3 other children.
How dare you stand here and put words in my mouth? You don't know me. You don't know the shit I've been through.
Yeah, okay, I don't, and I don't want to know either. I just want to be alone. I want to eat, and most of all, I want to sleep.
You are the D. I know you're a selfish prick. Lucy, Jamie, come on, believe me.
You will never be the man you want to be, Dave. You'll always be one of us. Flawed, dishonest, you'll never be whole. And I thought you'd be different. Someone the entire family could be proud of. But this, what you showed us here tonight, murdered that dream as well. Goodbye, Dante. I'll see you 10:30
Yeah, door's there, Carol.
Oh, you think I can't see the door? Take a look at yourself in the goddamn mirror, do you're a disgrace.
I should probably go as well. Find Bryan. He's probably at a bar or something. Well, thanks for sticking up for him. And me. I'm sorry tonight went sour.
I'm sorry too, okay? Some of that stuff I was saying to Mum and Ava was just aching to come out.
I'm sure I'll see you around, Dick.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Wow. What a night, huh?
Yeah, I wonder whose idea that was.
Shut up.
So that's the family. Just as crazy as I told you?
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry tonight went down the way it did, even if I didn't ask for it in the first place.
Look, dude, I was only trying to help. You know, I see my mom every other week, and if I don't, she's always on my back whenever we call it. It's just how I've always believed family should be, in communication. You know me, born and raised from nothing, turned myself into something through busting my ass, and through that, through my life, I've pretty much experienced everything and anything you can imagine. So when you keep saying things like, I haven't seen my family in years, or I don't care what Joe's doing, Daddy cares what I'm doing, it really takes me back, because for a time, I don't know what that feels like. So I took it upon myself to call everyone here and, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know tonight would be that much of a disaster.
I know I don't say it enough, Pete, but you are my best mate, and hey, they just can't understand they're toxic, gross, different people, don't you think? What's wrong?
Well, if we're both putting things out here tonight, no, I disagree.
What?
You are everything you think you are, Dee. That toxic, twisted, self-obsessed, arrogant side you claim to hate about your family, you are that. Take a look at yourself. You're unemployed and do nothing about it.
Look, I'm constantly looking for a job.
But never doing. I come home to see you on the same spot, on the same couch, every single day. I am busting my ass out there, not just to pay for my rent, but also for yours.
Yeah, okay, well,
Since you haven't paid, but when are you going to do it? You say it every time, but when are you going to do it? This is what you do, dude. You did a minimum amount of living in order to get by without putting any effort into it. Sound like anyone you know? Does it?
Hey, shut up.
And you said I was your best friend. I best believe so, dude. We've been living together for, what, 5 years now? So here's a quick pop quiz. What's my last name? We've been living together for close to half a decade now, and throughout tonight I've seen you only know the surface level amount of knowledge in order for a conversation to last 3 minutes with anyone in this room. So Dick, put my doubts at ease. What's my last name? Come on, you know.
I don't, Pete. I don't know.
You piece of shit.
What? I'm sorry you think our friendship revolves around
Are
you
you
studying your
kidding?
last name.
It's my last name. Everyone's got one. And I know yours, Kent. It's a small, insignificant word, but it's a fact. My last name is Harris. But hey, I guess remembering it would require another level of care I haven't unlocked yet. Would I have to pay for it? Wouldn't surprise me.
Look, I don't need to sit here and listen to your
Admit it,
bullshit.
Dee. You're a piece of shit. You have these feelings of self-importance that force you to put yourself on a pedestal to everyone else. To you, we are beneath you, unworthy to receive the time and the lordship of Dante Kent. All this, it distanced you. Put a bubble around your reality. Alienated you from yourself and in effect, the one last friend you had. Me. You had a family, Dee. In me. In your actual family. In Kelly.
Hey, leave her name out.
And you let her
all right?
go. Are you connecting dots yet, Dee? Kelly, or rather she whom should not be named, left your sorry ass because you couldn't get your own head out of it. She loved you, Dee. A love not everyone gets to have for a person. And you failed to realise that, arsehole. And you were so surprised when she left you, failing to realise that it was all because of you.
Why are you doing that?
I can't stand living in this bubble with you, Dee! It's depressing! And quite honestly, it's scary in here. I guess you could say some of this stuff was just aching to come out. See, this is what you do, Dee. I can't help but to wonder, after all these conversations and debates, why am I still here? What part of me is constantly benefiting you? Sure, it's the money, the roof, the obviously great company I bring. No, it can't be that, Shell. You're smarter, aren't you? See, I've come to the realization that the only reason you keep me around isn't because you like the company or anything like that. It's because I remind you of the person you could have been. I'm you. I'm the person your mum was talking about. I'm your success, your happiness, your fulfillment. I'm your pride. You kept around you ever since you did what you did. I'm you, Dee. Just take a look around you. And at me. I'm what you can never be. See, you're never going to forgive yourself for what you've done. You're always going to be empty, you know? You're never going to be whole. This is if you did. You're all alone.
Hey, where you got?
One day. Give me one good reason. One good reason! Why I shouldn't walk out this door right now.
It's hard enough for me to do anything around here, let alone say goodbye to my best friend, okay? You're the guy that's been trying to tell me the truth the whole time, and I didn't listen, okay? It's me. It's my fault. I'm just as toxic and broken as my family, okay? You're right. I need fixing. I need to do things around here, okay? I'll apply for the teaching job. I'll do whatever. I'll pay you back on the rent, okay? Just come on, don't leave.
Uncle.
Try